Namaskar, good evening, Swadika. Welcome to the live talk show organized by Young Minds. I, Shufali Sangal, give you a warm welcome. Today, people across the globe are together to listen to man full of power, energy, and integrity. I feel extremely delighted to have Mr. TV Rao sir, the legendary of HR Master Blaster, who is attending this session. A lot of other dignitaries have also joined us today. So thank you so much, all the wonderful audience, for joining us today. DK Bakshi, known as Mr. Motivator, is a well-known HRD consultant, public speaker, and a global leadership coach. His experience of working with around 12 countries across the globe has helped him understand psychology of workforce across industries and thereby conducting workshops on leadership and management skills for educational institutions and corporate houses. Few of the titles which he holds with communities and associations. He is Vice President of Delhi Management Association India, one of the leading management associations in the country. He is also Vice President of Amity Corporate Network, Chairman of Indian National Suggestion Scheme Association, INSAN. He is also chapter in charge of Quality Circle of Forum India, New Delhi, Vice Chairman of National Chapter of Quality Management, Secretary General India Thai Business Association, and Executive Director India Thai Chamber of Commerce, Executive Director Association of Indians in Thailand. So a lot of things in Sir's kitty, but I'm just naming up the few ones. When a man does so much for the people, recognition automatically comes. So few of his recognitions are: he has been recognized as best speaker at many Indian and international conferences. He's been awarded with HR Excellence Award at Top Rankers GSBA India, HR Excellence Award at NIPM and PMA India, Glory of India Award by Honorable Minister of Labour Kingdom of Thailand, and Best Speaker Award at Lithuanian University Eastern Europe Alba US. He speaks on power of now, COVID ability. He'll enlighten us on the fact as to how to keep ourselves empowered and to reach the greatest potential in current situation. Mr. Bakshi, Khop Khun Kha, thank you for accepting our request to empower people. And over to you now, how COVID ability can be one's capability. Over to you, sir.
Okay, good evening, Savadika, Salam Alaikum, Namaste, good evening, Sat Sri Akal. First of all, I must welcome to this webinar Dr. T.V. Rao, Mr. Subhash Jagota. I see a lot of friends, Professor Sharma from Jammu University. Let me look at the list who are going to be there. And I can see a lot of known people here, and they have joined us. It's really good to see some of the people, like Ashutosh has joined, and I don't know if I'm missing anybody. So there are some people who have joined from Thailand, some people are joined from Afghanistan as well. Manorba Bakshi has joined, well-known speaker on women power. So I see Minakshi has joined, Minakshi Akriti has joined. So a warm welcome to you for this evening. And I just, first of all, let me thank 4S. I call this lady as 4S, Superstar Shefali Sangal, who invited me to be here on this session because she has been hearing me in various programs. And one day she said, "Sir, I want an exclusive program on COVID ability." Because when I was talking about that COVID ability will become one of an important core competency, she said, "Why don't you do a specific on this core competency, which you say is COVID ability?" I was nervous, but I thought when a women power is asking you to do something, you cannot say no. So I must respect this 4S Shefali Sengel. And what I am going to be talking in this present circumstances of 120 days of dismay, tension, difficult situations of lifetime, we are talking today power of now, COVID ability. The way I have put it together, the concept, it is basically to share with you our journey of last 120 days. We have all gone through in this journey together, but I have put it into 8 POCs. I call it power of codability. So, but I have created power of 8 C's. Actually, we know COVID very much, so we need not to talk about what COVID is. But in order to re-emphasize what ability is, I am going to share so that our youngsters, there are some students also sitting here, what is ability? So far as I am concerned, ability is to solve a problem or create a product or put up a decent service. I'm just giving an example of a maid at home. If a maid is able to clean the house properly, clean the washroom properly, she has an ability to do it. Similarly, if an accountant is able to put profit and loss statement together or a balance sheet together, he has the ability. Or we look at a restaurant when we go and eat, if there is a steward, male or a female, she is able to give us a good service, it is the ability. However, and there are a lot of great professionals of human resources here, ability is always aligned to attitude. Ability of job or service with a negative attitude can never be a competency. So attitude will always play an important role in ability. That is where we always say it is not the aptitude, but the attitude that determines the attitude of a person. So it is clear that ability of a job with attitude, the will to do it, makes a person competent and capable. When we combine, we are talking today COVID ability, how to become competent to face and challenge the COVID and come out as power of champion. That is what I am going to be sharing with you through 8 POCs. And what these 8 POCs are? Number 1 POC when COVID came, power of crisis. Number 2 POC, power of conviction. Number 3 POC, power of courage. Number 4 POC, power of change. Number 5 POC, power of commitment. Number 6 POC, power of care. Number 7 POC, power of clout, the influence. And the last one, we need to come out as a winner, is number 8, power of champion. So I will take you through this journey one by one, which we have taken last 120, 130 days in the world. We got into one of the most difficult, powerful crises of COVID. And when I say powerful crisis, it is 100 times, 500 times the VUCA what we have been talking. So what do? We just sit idle, do nothing, face the crisis? No way. The human mind, the human behavior did not do that. Maybe for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, thought what to do. But finally the human mind started working. We all in the human race, irrespective of what happened, challenged and decided to do things differently. Actually, unexpected, unknown setbacks always lead to testing time for all of us, not only the leaders, when we talk about political leaders and other leaders, but we as leaders at our home, at our corporations, at our companies. Actually, during the crisis, we really have to have patience, perseverance, persistence, and of course, the positivity to move forward. All across around the world, COVID must have been spoken millions of times per day around the world by these 7 billion people. But along with COVID, slowly from March, April, the word called positivity must have been spoken maybe 100 times, 1,000 times, and then millions of times, because everybody in the world started beyond COVID to talk about the word called positivity. So COVID got aligned to positivity within a period of 10 to 15 days by millions of people around the world. So that means the power of this negative word COVID actually started turning as power of crisis, and human being started saying how to manage it and how to mitigate it. That is the time when I will move to the POC number 2, which is power of conviction. And when I talk about moving from power of crisis, the hammering effect, I call it hammering effect of our time and effort. We needed to have that conviction that this is temporary and it will go away. No one at that point of time really thought that it will be so long. The conviction of moving forward and not moving backward was one of the key strengths in the minds of all of us, the people of the world. When this conviction in our mind, what we need to do to have faith in ourselves, rather have utmost trust in our capabilities. We got challenged, but we married the technology immediately. We started sharing with the world. I am a person who was always into the classrooms, had never seen the technology, and there are many people around the world. I have many examples last 120 days, including you have all many examples where technology brought back certain relationships which had actually got destroyed. I have cases who have spoken to me. The kids who stay away from the parents, with whom, parents are not able to talk on daily basis, maybe a weekend call, started talking to parents, and kids started talking on daily basis. Not only that, people started connecting to people with whom they had lost touch. Not only that, new relationships started building up. Customers started understanding situation of suppliers and service providers started thinking about the customers in a more stronger way. In addition to that, unknown people from different corners of the world started getting engaged with people irrespective of color, caste, gender, nationality, religion. In fact, people learnability of technology and knowledge sharing became order of the day. Every day, webinars. Every hour, webinars. So on and so on. And sometimes too many webinars. So what did it happen? That means the faith in Almighty and faith in ourselves, a conviction, a power of conviction became part of us as our key capability. So from power of crisis, moving to power of conviction, where we started working with the world in a different way, we moved to next POC, third POC, which is power of courage. we got into positive faith of mind with a lot of courage because we were scared. What will happen? We may get COVID. And we did such things which we had never done. What was irrelevant in January became relevant. What was never a meaning for us got most important meaning of life. What made us to really think differently as human courage. And when human beings have the courage to face the crisis with conviction, things get different. And yes, it went to a different level of taking more and more courageous steps. There were difficult issues, challenges coming on every day, but courage of conviction made us to act and drive life differently. Along with this conviction and the courage, then we led to another POC. And what is that POC? That's power of change. As rightly said, change is law. Growth is optional. Choose it wisely. Dr. Kiran Bedi, my mentor, says. And she said to me in an interview which I did with her in 2013, and it keeps coming to me regularly. In fact, I always say every pain gives a lesson, and every lesson changes a person. With this concept of moving forward, we changed the way we thought, we changed the way we behaved, we changed the way we walked, we changed the way we dressed, we kept changing the way we move, we kept changing the way we work from home, we kept changing the way we learn, and probably we kept changing the way we earn, though there was very less earning. But we kept changing the way we perform, change the way we do things, and changing the mindset became order of the day. And when we look at things, when the mindset changes, everything becomes different. In fact, I say, if you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. Hence, do things differently. And in other words, changing the gears, which I say is the game changer for many of us in this time of crisis. So the power of crisis, that's the first one, leading to power of conviction, leading to power of courage, and leading to power of change is becoming imminent and appropriate as human mind is like a parachute. When it opens, it gives directions of unlimited nature. People who believe in change as a way of life never ever stop, keep moving to one goal post, to the next goal post, to the next goal post without break. They believe in looking what is impossible to make it I am possible. And there are many examples in this COVIDability journey that people which was impossible for them became a possibility for them. Moving forward, when we move to the change, another POC we travel to, that is power of commitment. So power of commitment really ignites the mind, the behavior to be different. It actually leads to energy, empowerment with empathy, of course, with excitement and embracing the challenge which we faced. In other words, the commitment becomes our will to do it, rather will to do it. As I always say, where there is a will, there is a dil. And where there is a dil, there is a will. So commitment becomes part of your not only will and dil, but an action. So there is, in case there is no action on this will, commitment will die as nothing has happened. Then I can't call it commitment. So people started taking actions on various aspects which strengthened the concept of power of commitment. While all is happening, we are facing stresses, strain, we are facing well-being of people, we are facing jobs being cut, we are facing salaries being cut, we are facing a lot of issues in educating, teaching students, but at the same time, the online teaching got started. We had another major issue of where I am moving now, that is power of care. So when we saw people getting affected by COVID, when we saw people losing jobs, so power of care became another core capability for various people around the world, be it organizations, be it governments, be it NGOs, be it any autonomous bodies, be it small entrepreneurs, be it heads of the families. We all started praying for human beings, human race. We all started saluting the gods on this earth, be it doctors, nurses, or medical staff. We all started respecting those people who are saving lives. Also, government gave certain benefits to migrant laborers, to various things. Employees got into a discussion with their employers in terms of salary cuts and retaining the jobs. Work from home became part of it as a regular phenomena. Employee concerns started getting resolved to an extent. Customers and suppliers started building new SOPs for ensuring safety of employees, health and hygiene of employees, as well as the products. So in other words, this power of care, I say, when human beings feels and heals, that is the sensitivity to the needs of the people. And leaders started looking at things differently. I'm not saying all leaders. So at this stage, I will go to another POC, which is power of clout. Now, power of clout is a word which is influencing. Leaders came forward. In India also, some of the top great leaders donated money for the people. Many started building and motivating with sermons. People started sharing and talking to people, personalities who are influencing the human race, started talking and giving positive sermons, positive lectures. Programs on compassion, care, and positivity of mindset of common people started talking, whether it was a spiritual leader, whether they were political leaders, or they were professionals like us. So the regular work was conducted in order to diminish, mitigate the power of crisis, which is the first one, in order to move forward and keep life going. These messages kept coming all across the world. They did not look at color and religion and nationality. However, having said that, in this, there was a lot of test of leadership, and some of the leaders could not really communicate and give positive, good messages. I don't want to name. And some of the leaders could really influence the mindset of people by expressing the power of cloud with humility, with compassion, with care. This gave people an opportunity to rethink, rebuild, revitalize, reestablish, and regenerate their own life as well as life of others. Not only regenerate and rethink and rebuild, they started rebuilding processes on the shop floors, in the marketplaces, products, and even solving the issues and problems day by day. I will not call only doctors and nurses to be the warriors and champions. I will call every other person who is connected with any part of human race, whosoever was involved in rethinking and rebuilding and revitalizing, they become the warriors. That is where the next POC, which is the last one, is the power of champion. That is the warrior. This champions the warriors of people who took steps, some beyond their work, some beyond their role, some religiously worked for the mankind. Look at me, I'm a professional. I have not even charged even $1, 1 rupee last 120 days to any of the program. Even if I have done a program in an organization, some people know, I said I will not be raising this invoice during COVID. That is where, though I am not earning and I am paying salaries to my employees, that is where some of the champions became in the forefront. So champions think and act differently. Champions do not look back, they look forward. Power of leadership and the test of leadership as a champion with accountability for driving leadership into the human race really got salutes from people across the world. So actually they are the leaders of hope, leaders of next orbit, which Padma Shri Dr. Pritam Singh used to say, leaders of champions who build new businesses, leaders who build people. That is where we need to a statement called, who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a star. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a star. Because that power gave a different perspective to the people who are watching us, people like us or people like great leaders. We are ordinary people. But whatever we could do at our own level, we try to do that. So many people around the world, whom I know, in India also, everybody started looking at people as the core factor and making this COVID ability as one of the key capability and competency of the world. That is where, when we talk about the power, and I always say, you got the power, I got the power, we got the power. Hey, we are global talent. You got the power, I got the power, we got the power. Hey, we are champions of change. That is the power of champion. So hence, COVID ability is the biggest capability and competency of our lifetime. Not only that, COVID is the biggest teacher of our life for all times to come. There may be difficult COVID ability which can come, but 2020 will remain in the history. That means in 2080, in case something happens, like this God, I asked God, get into such a nonsense. But in case something happens like this, the warriors, the people who impacted in 2020 will be remembered in 2080. Or something happens in 2120, we all will not be there. The people who impacted, the people who took COVIDability as the core competency will be recognized and saluted even after 100 years. That is where I talk about the power of our human being, human race, looking at people with a complete gratitude. Before I come to close, because there's going to be Q&A, I want to give you a story. There was a guy who was on a hunting in a jungle and he lost the way. When he lost the way, couple of days he was struggling. He had all his food, everything he had finished. 4 or 5 days in the jungle, he lost the way what to do. And he was feeling hungry. Finally, he could see one tree of apple. And he got happy. So he went to the tree and took one of the apple and he started eating. Oh, he was blessed. He was thanking God. Hey, God, my God, I got an apple and I am eating. This first apple was one of the tastiest apple he ever had in life. He enjoyed this apple. When he started taking another apple, fine. So he was hungry. He started taking third apple. Okay. He started taking fourth apple. Fine. So he was not now that excited when he had the first apple. By the time he reached to the 10th apple, his tummy was full. Actually, he started throwing the apple. So within few minutes, what was very important for him, a blessing which God gave, he took it for granted. He started throwing it. What I am trying to talk to you, in case you see our lives, before March, we had everything. We were into flights, we were into classrooms, we were into parties, we were into marriages, we were into every sort of a thing. We had servants to take care, we had employees to take care, and we never had that attitude of gratitude of what we have. Within few weeks, everything went out of our hands. And even to get one vegetable, even to get 2 kgs of milk and one bread became more important for us, which we never cared earlier. We had no servants, we had no maids. So we started having attitude of gratitude for even 2 kgs of milk and even vegetable and even one bread, which we never thought earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, the gift of life given to us, we actually did not respect, did not have a gratitude of what we had. And when everything stopped, we started valuing small, small things. But this human mind and human brain is such a brain that within few months, when the post-COVID takes place, are we going to be the similar one, what we are thinking now, even DK Bakshi? A question mark. I'm talking about myself first. A question mark. Are we going to have an attitude of gratitude of what we have and say, thank God you gave us food for today. Thank God I could get these eggs and this water in my house. I don't know. A food for thought is that this 10th apple will always be in our life. How do we have a sense of gratitude for people who work for us, people who bring us things, and people who make us successful rather in life? With that background, I would like to close because this was a very small talk because I want Q&A. I want to close my talk and I want to tell you that all these luxuries of life, all these are materialistic when it comes to finally a human being's health, hygiene, safety, and a life. And I quote here Jack Ma in March saying, in case he told business owners, in case you live in 2020, come out of you will not die in 2020 and you live in 2020. That is the biggest profitability of life. At that point of time, I said, what nonsense he is talking. But today I salute that guy that he had a vision that even if you are not making money, but you are living your life and you will pass this phase of COVID, that's the biggest gratitude of life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what my talk was. And I would request Pia to please share this slide so that I just do a quick recap and people know about what 8 POCs I talked about. Now look at this power of now, COVIDability. When you see this is POC, power of crisis. From power of crisis, we move to power of conviction. From power of conviction, we move to power of courage. From power of courage, we move to power of change. And from power of change, we move to power of commitment. And power of commitment, we move to power of care. And power of care, we move to power of clout. And finally, we move to power of champion. And that is where I say, who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a star. This COVIDability, therefore, will become one of the important core capabilities for us to work on. I am open for a Q&A, and ladies and gentlemen, with folded hands, these are my thoughts. These are my thoughts. It may further need any refinement. I will share with the HR fraternity, with people like T.V. Rao, Dr. V.P. Singh, Subhash Jagota, Rajan Datta, Mrs. Siddiqui, many people I will share with. And in case we can come out with a proper model, I will be very happy. This is just my thoughts. I am open to questions so far as things are concerned. Yes, please.
Superb, sir. That's the power of DK Bakshi. So I am glad and I was wanting that the session should go on and on and on. I can see
but
a
I
lot
need
of
to take
appreciations
questions.
coming at my...
I had
Yes, so there are a
promised
lot of
you.
questions.
Yes, please.
I know. So a lot of questions have already come up to me before the session, and I can see some of the questions at chat box. So let me quickly start from the chat box. So there is a question from Tina. She asks, any suggestion for effective leadership behavior across cultures?
Yeah, Tina, this is leadership behavior is what? How humble you are. What is the sense of humility you have? The moment you are having humility with any culture, now I am just giving you, we are aggressive people so far as Indians are concerned, especially North Indians. Sorry to say that. We belong to North India. We are highly aggressive. When I went to Thailand, and there are a lot of friends who are here who have visited Thailand, it's a very different country altogether. Even the Prime Minister does like this, Savadika. They are very humble people. So across the world, leaders have to be complete with humility, humble approach. That is the first attribute of a leader. You are seeing, I don't want to name any leader of the Western world and any leader of the Asian world, where humility plays an important role. The moment you are humble and you have humility, you win the hearts of the people. This can be not only for political, this can be for professional leadership in the world. You have seen people humble and they actually move forward more better than any other person who is authoritative, who is not looking at people. And other day, Dr. T.V. Rao was at our program and he was again talking about leadership. What kind of leaders we need to have. So therefore, humility is the first one for all the cultures. Everybody will salute humble leaders. So once you have humility, other traits will follow later. Yes, sir. Next.
There is another question by Ashutosh Sharma. He says, how do you stop your mind to drift into negative thoughts?
Yeah, I keep telling about this, and I think this is very easy. It's not very tough. When you are on a journey, and on that journey, what happens? There will be people who will pull you down. There will be people who will do negativity to you. Just forget it. I gave this example yesterday also at Maruti Suzuki when I was doing my Roadmap to Success program. I say, हम सब लोग इकट्ठे मिलके आशुतोष जी हमने एक दिन डिसाइड किया कि ये फ्रॉग्स जो है ना इनकी रेस कर लेते हैं और इनको रेस करते करते वो जो टेबल है उसके ऊपर जाना है इनको. Now you, me, Chef Ali, Pia, Dr. Rav, everybody, right and left, we started looking at these frogs. तो हम सब ह्यूमन बीइंग फ्रॉग्स को जब देखते हैं बड़े मीक है. We said, oh, stop them, let them not go for the race, they will die, they will get killed, they are very weak. And you know, in the process, Ashutoshi, what happened? Some of the frogs really got injured. Some of the frogs really stopped. Some of the frogs really died on the way. But there was one frog which kept going and reached at the top of that table. Do you know why? It is not that that frog had an attitude of winning. It is not that the frog had decided to win. This frog was deaf. The frog was not listening to the negativity of people at all. Because other frogs listened and they stopped. In our life, when there are negative thoughts right and left, become deaf to negative thoughts. Keep moving. My mentor, Padma Shri Pritam Singh, always used to say that don't worry about it. Let people talk anything. You are a madman. Keep moving towards your mission, your goal. And people are there who will try to pull you down and stop you. It's up to you to decide to be deaf on the negative thoughts or listen to them. Then you stop on the way. Then you cannot move on your mission. Then you cannot move on your goal. Thank you very much.
Great, sir. So we have a question from in Narula. First of all,
Yes.
he appreciates 8 POC, 8 July 2020. 8 POC is truly powerful. So he says, how do we move forward? Please elaborate on action steps, maybe an advice on what we as an average person should do from 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
First of all, Savadikab Achan in Nakab. Achan is our Khunthai and Thai nationality, Thai born. I think Achan, what I have tried to put up when I got challenged into this, a thought process of what journey has gone through. And I'm sure many of people will like this, may like to further enhance it and do it differently. And in days to come, we may sit down and come out with a proper action plan. But at this point of time, I would say for the balance year of 2020, whatever months we have a couple of months, we need to look at each POC and we need to look at ourselves. Ourselves means ourselves as an individual and our teams. And we need to look at these POCs, power of crisis, power of conviction, power of change, power of competition, power of commitment, power of care, power of cloud, and power of champion, and power of care. We need to look at this and do a SWOT of myself, do a SWOT of my team, do a SWOT of my organization and identify what are my strengths which I can build on, and what are my weak links which I can turn into strengths. Even if we do it only for half year, July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months, we can probably do and save jobs of many people. We can probably enhance our business skills. We can probably get more customers. We can probably help our customers to do things. So it needs to sit down, look at your organization, look at your people, look at yourself, and do a S and W only. What are your strengths and what's your W? Working on areas of improvement, not weaknesses. Working on areas of improvement. And in case we can combine is this SW along with this POCs, we will be able to come out with a beautiful model for ourselves. Cup and mark the cup, cup and cup. Yeah.
Awesome, sir. So beautifully answered.
Yes,
You always come out with different definitions. Like SOW, everybody would say weakness, but you gave an altogether definition.
yeah, it is. It
So,
has to be positive. It cannot be negative.
right, sir. So we have a couple of questions running a short out of time. I would request you to stretch it by some more time so that we can
Sure,
take
we
up.
can. I have no problem. Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Jagota, welcome. I am seeing Jagota ji is already there.
Yeah, he's already there, and he says, I feel most important is to leverage multiple intelligence of team and unfold their creativity. Do you agree?
Multiple intelligence of the team. What is it? I could not get the question.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
He says, I feel most important is to leverage multiple intelligence of team and
Absolutely.
unfold their creativity.
Absolutely. When we are talking about the strengths and we need to unfold that and get that together as a team, it will become one dream, one team. And let's take a goal for December 2020. Let's talk about one dream, one team. These are my strengths and these are my areas of improvement, and we can be winners. Our business models can be definitely better by December. I am sure my business model and global talent will be different by December. Doesn't matter. I lost a couple of months. So that is what has happened. So intelligence of people is absolutely very important. And without people, we have nothing. Yes, sir. Next.
So going ahead, there are some common questions which I have at the chat box, and I have with me, which the participants share with me beforehand. How can we keep our employees motivated when we are working remotely and a lot of uncertainty is around?
Yeah, I think we have tried to answer this question many times in previous webinars also. And this was more relevant when we were in the month of March or April. By July, I think there's a lot of improvements on this. And I always said when we were in the month of March with our teams, once a week we started playing Antakshari on the Zoom. And I am again of the view that communication is the power of, you can add power of communication into this. POC, another POC. Communication is one of the most powerful tool of human being. The moment we are communicating regularly with our employees and de-resting any grievances, any issues, any challenges, even talking to them about their health and their family health and concern and care, things are going to be better. But in order to make it sure that it is a formalized thing, we can do an informal meetings of just doing Antakshari, work from home, or sharing success stories, or sharing some stories. Let's hear from, let's have a singing competition. Let's have an Antakshari competition. Keep them involved with you all the time. Do not break this communication. The moment we break the communication, the relationships gets distanced. So in order to ensure that we are together, this is the power of the world. when I said we have the power, is regularly communicating with employees, formal, informal, both. Yes, next one.
So this is one of my favorite questions. How do you maintain so high energy at this time? This question is by Dr. Seema, and many other people have asked the similar question.
I
So
got
I
the
interpret,
power, you got the power, we got the power. Hey, I am global talent. The power lies in your mindset. Power does not lie anywhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, positivity, positivity, positivity is the biggest law of attraction of your life. In case some of you have read the movie called The Secret, or you should actually see the movie called Secret, which is law of attraction. You are attracting the world. So when you think negative in the morning, the whole day becomes negative. When you think positive in the morning, the whole day becomes positive. My company's slogan is, tagline is, where perseverance and passion performs. Perseverance and passion, the madness. So when you get up in the morning, what we do? And we do this also. 100 times. And we do this also. And we do this also. अरे दुनिया भर के लोग कर रहे हैं पहले हिंदुस्तानियों को शर्म आती थी. In fact, when I used to go in the flights, I'm talking about 10 years back, and when I used to do in the flights, the air hostess would come and say, hope everything is fine. And now when I do in the flight, because normally I take a late night flight and reach Bangkok early morning. And these days when I take a flight and the air hostess comes and says, can you teach me also? I want to learn this. And I have many air hostesses friends. I have taught many air hostesses. I have taught many ambassadors. And they are not from my, they are from different nationalities. So morning important time when you get up in the morning. When you get up in the morning, you are looking at your hand and you're looking at your parents' picture. Both parents are not there. Or you're looking at your Sai Baba, whatever. You are creating a positivity in your mind itself in the morning. And then you are doing your exercises, yogas, pranayam, and you are remaining positive. And you are creating energy in your life. Come what may, I am like a lion and I will win the race. आप मेरे वीडियोस देखिए, यूट्यूब पे देखिए. I create the power of energizing people across the world because power of energizing can create performance, pride, prosperity, progress. It can build nations. It can build companies. It can build organizations. It can build teams. It can build global world. When I went first time to Europe, I'm talking about 2005. At that point of time, and I have been awarded by that university also later on there. And the Goras, the people said, what will you teach us? My power of passion made them to think. And they said before leaving, when are you going to come again to our country? Passionate. That's where, in case you see some of my videos, which is romancing with your destiny. You should see that song. Jahan dal dal par sone ki chadiya karti hai basera, wo Bharat desh hai mera, wo Bharat desh hai mera. ये भारत का झंडा है, थाईलैंड का झंडा है. मेरी कर्म भूमि है, मेरी जन्म भूमि है. दोनों कर्म भूमियां चल रही है. So energy is part of your mindset. Do you think I have no challenges? Do you think we don't have challenges? But God has been great. No tension in terms of health because I try to maintain it. Health is very important and your positive thinking is very important early morning. And you see in the parks, early morning, come on, do it. Come on, do it. morning time, spend at least 40 to 45 minutes on your body, physical, internal as well as external. That's what Baba Ramdev says. Not only external, internal. You are internally healing yourself. You are externally healing yourself by doing exercises. There's no need to go to the gym. You can do it anywhere. Energy is which can not only energize your life, you can energize your environment. That's where I talk about environment, engagement, and excitement with energy, which we do manufacturing excellence, intervention at various companies. Creating an environment, engaging employees, and exciting them. Energy is part of you. You have to decide to be positive. In case you want to be negative, everything is negative for you. In case you want to be positive, everything is positive for you. You can say, I married a wrong person. I married a wrong person. You can say, I married the best person. I married the best person. You can say, I have the best talent. I may not be that great talent. I may not have that great educational background, but I have a passion to win. I learn with the life. I am a student of management till I die. I will always remain student till I die. I learn from my youngsters. I keep learning from my youngsters. I always say two mentors I had in 2015. One Thai girl as Kun Yong and one Indian girl as Kun Kanak. I told them, you are younger to me by age, almost half the age. You become my mentors. Reverse mentoring मैंने शुरू कर दी. And those two girls, in case they are watching me, they see it later. Young, a Thai girl, and Kanak, an Indian girl, they became my mentors. Reverse mentoring. I learned a lot from them. I had many weaknesses, which turned to be strengths of life. Energy is, you have to create that. इसमें कोई age नहीं है. इसमें कोई problem नहीं है. You can see a 40-year-old guy still not having energy. अरे भैया 3 साल से गोल्ड मेडल इंडिया थाई स्पोर्ट्स डे पे 3 साल से गोल्ड मेडल रोज हर साल जीता हूं मैं. इससे पहले भी जीता हूं मैं in the race. And people challenge. कहते हैं इस साल छोड़ दो, मैं छोड़ता नहीं. Because it is up to you to decide. And मेरा ये भी रोता है. I also challenge. I tell people in advance that I am going to win the gold. मैं कनाडा था बच्चों के पास, वहां से बच्चों ने बोला पापा क्यों कहते हो एडवांस में. मैंने कहा I am challenging myself. I am reaching Thailand and this is the sports day. I am going to get the gold. And I got the gold. You have to decide your journey. You have to decide your romance of life. I am romancing with my destiny. This is my destiny. Global talent. You are global talent. I am global talent. Everybody is global talent. Romance with your destiny, what you decide to do with full energy, with full commitment, with full courage, with full conviction, with full care, with full clout, and with full courage in order to become power of champion. Crisis will come, mitigate the crisis. We are not there to support crisis. We are here to kill the crisis, to be the powerful human being, powerful professional. Yes, next.
So energy, I mean, a lot of energy I also got now. So before the closer, we'll take another question. Mr. Nilesh asks, in what way the application of change management models may have changed in the COVID-19 scenario?
What is the application of?
In what way the application of change management models may have changed in the COVID-19 scenario?
Sure. As I said, what was our capability in March 2020 is not in June or July 2020. And what is today is not in December 2020. Within few days, things got changed. And I am telling you the truth of life. Within days, things got changed, and the change is a continuous process. Change is the only permanent process. No change, no growth. No change, no growth. Therefore, please start working on change regularly. Change is the only continuous process. Change is the only permanent process. Hey, I was talking about Europe, and I can see Mr. Vivek Harkoli attending this workshop. Mr. Vivek Harkoli used to be the director marketing of Europe, and he was with me. In case you can bring him on the line, put his video on. I see him here. I did not know that he is here. And the people along with him, I did this program at a place called Lithuania, and he knows about it, what happened. Mr. Vivek Harkoli, are you there? Can you unmute him? Hello? Can you unmute Mr. Vivek Harkoli?
Yes, sir, 1 minute.
I saw Vivek there. In case you are not able, your time is short, okay. Is Dr. TV Rao still around?
No, sir, Mr. Rao left and I can't see Vivek also.
Okay. Okay, anyhow, move forward.
Yeah. Sir, so before moving towards the closer, I one more question and then we'll have a powerful talk. How to invoke our powers, because we all know, we all keep listening your sessions, we have the power, but how to invoke that power, how to talk to ourselves, how to feel that power in ourselves. So before that, I have one last question from Prasun. He says, sir, what is your viewpoint on how to increase one's employability in changing times, which indeed day by day is becoming a VUCA word?
First of all, let me, Mr. Prasoon Kumar, this word of VUCA, please change. This word of VUCA, which is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, let's change this volatile word to vision. Let's change this uncertain word to unknown, unheard business practices. Let's change this complex word to capability and competency. And let's change this ambiguous word to alignment. The moment you change this VUCA, which is a negative VUCA, into positive, I think you will certainly get into the positive frame of mind. I think there are people, Tyagarajan ji from Faridabad Management Association in 2017 at Faridabad Management Association, I gave a new definition of VUCA: volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. I said volatile is vision. Uncertain is unknown, unheard business practices. Complex is capability and competency. This ambiguous is alignment. So once you change this, and then look at yourself and your people, upskill, upscale their capabilities. See, where are you now? What is required to be better skill set for the new norm? Develop those skills. And when you develop those skills, people will certainly need you as business partners, as employees. There is opportunity for people who are capable. And there will be opportunity for people who would upgrade their knowledge, skills, and attitude for the new norm. It is a possibility. Yes.
Awesome.
Next.
So we have Mr. Madan, Dr. Olak with us. He says, excellent thoughts, sir. We have Mr. Babu Devraj. He says, how to manage people management during the COVID-19 time. So COVID has created a lot of fear, uncertainties in people, and they are just trying to fix up this issue, sir.
Yeah, look at COVID differently, which I will say at the end. Mr. Jagota, am I right? Is Mr. Jagota there? Yeah. Any other question?
No, sir. The last is that we want to have a morning mantra from you in early morning when we get up. like we do meditation, we do Baba Ramdev's asanas and all. How to stay positive, how to keep ourselves energized the whole day. What morning mantra should everybody follow?
Yeah. As I said in the morning, finally you need to get and take care of your body. I would say go to the mirror in the morning and decide about yourself 100 times. You have to do it 100 times. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I am a star. Who am I am DK Bakshi. Who am I am smart. 100 times in front of the mirror every day. Let your husband, let your wife, let your children, let your neighbors start talking and saying you're mad. Doesn't matter. I wish they tell you you're mad. But you have to do it religiously every day. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I am a champion. Who am I am a star. You are giving positive kicks to yourself every day. And I can tell you, bet on me, do it for 100 days. Your behavior, your positivity, your thinking will change. And you will become a star. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. And you have to tell the world. Tell the world loudly. And loudly means, who am I? I am a star. Who am I am a champion. अरे आपकी बीवी, आपका पति, आपका बच्चा, आपका फादर इन लॉ, आपका मदर इन लॉ, आपकी यार, आपके दोस्त, आपके रिश्तेदार, आपके दूसरे फ्लैट में जो बैठे हैं, आपके पड़ोसी कहे पागल है, बोलो हाँ मैं पागल हूं. पागल लोग ही नई चीज बनाते हैं. Mad people only really destroy and reconstruct things. In case you want to build up your personality of positivity and powerful, start giving kicks to yourself by powerful messages to your DNA every day 100 times. Come back to me after 100 days. I will give the next formula. And in 100 days, in case you don't change the perception of your life, you can change my name. That's for sure.
I can vouch this for, ladies and gentlemen, what Mr. D.K. Bakshi is giving the power that really works. And I have applied that power, I am the latest example. After talking to him, when he empowered me, I just practiced that for 1 week. That D.K. Bakshi has to come at my webinar, D.K. Bakshi has to come at my webinar. And see, today we are over with the session, about to be over. So, this power which he imbibes in us, that actually works.
So before leaving, this COVID definition slide number 2 has to come so that people understand what I am trying to talk about, COVID ability. This COVID ability finally is courageous survival and fit. See, opportunity to excel, fight to win, visualize future, incredible communication and commitment, and daring and dynamic ability. Daring and dynamic ability. So this power of now, COVID ability with COVID word, which is all negative, is turned into positive, because COVID ability is going to be the competency of the world. COVID is going to stay. And even if COVID is going to stay, we have got to live. We have got to perform. You can remove this slide. I think people have understood this. So with that, anything else? 4S?
So we are good with this. And I think this is what people were looking at today's session. And I'm extremely delighted that we could hear the real life experiences from you, and we could learn the power of COVID ability, how to make it an opportunity for us, how to leverage this COVID time. So it was indeed a powerful session. Mr. D.K. Bakshi,
I want to say something at the end.
Please, sir.
ये मेरे हाथ में दिया है, जलाया हुआ दिया है. अब हवा ही करेगी रोशनी का फैसला. अब हवा ही करेगी रोशनी का फैसला जिस दिए में जान होगी वो दिया रह जाएगा, वो दिया रह जाएगा, वो दिया रह जाएगा। अब हवाएं ही करेगी रोशनी का फैसला, जिस दिए में जान होगी वो दिया रह जाएगा, वो दिया रह जाएगा। That means the COVID ability as a capability we need to create in our mind, soul, body action. जिस दिए में जान होगी वो दिया रह जाएगा, वो दिया रह जाएगा. That is the power of COVID ability to mitigate and fight to win the COVID war, even if we get COVID. That is the beauty of life. कहते हैं ना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तदबीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है, बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Hey, God is asking with the guy, what do you want in life? खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना पैसे से नहीं, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना किससे? Power of crisis, power of conviction, power of courage, power of change, power of care, power of clout, and finally, power of champion. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a star. Who am I? I am a global talent. Thank you very much.
Super, sir, super. I mean, this is